but nothing close that stands on the science that Super Beats does.
The power of nitric oxide is essential to a healthy body. So choose Super Beats Black Cherry and Original Apple to support your body's nitric oxide production, healthy blood pressure, and heart health. Find out how to get a free 30-day supply plus free shipping at shopsuperbeats.com.
Open up to Tommy John. Choose feature-packed underwear and intimates to upgrade your day every day. Try them now risk-free with our best pair guarantee and experience what confidence feels like. Go to TommyJohn.com now. 20% off your first order with code TV20.
There's power in the process. A determination and a discipline you built around it. As you try to break through, exceed expectations, and push forward. You chose the future. You choose the path. The process leads us to this point. The playoffs is nothing but every possession and choice matters. Because the moment goes by in a flash.
The inaugural XFL Championship games is Saturday, May 13th. The Arlington Renegades square off against the Eastern Defenders. Our League in San Antonio. Coverage begins at 8:55. ESPN Sports. Plus, we're back here on our draft grade special. This guy is to Bryce Young and the Panthers. They, of course, was the first overall pick. Mel, how'd you grade the draft?
I'm really good with Carolina, and he did it when they were able to get in this draft. Start out and think, okay, let's get the quarterback first, Bryce Young. When they make that decision, now they move forward. The pieces are in place there, no matter who the quarterback was, whether it was Bryce Young or whatever. They were in a great spot. Remember, this is the spot that the infrastructure around the quarterback in Carolina is unbelievable. The coaching they're going to get, Josh McCown, Thomas Brown, the OC, Frank Wright there, Jim Caldwell, Deuce Staley. The list goes on and on of the people who will be helping this quarterback improve and be good right away. So overall, we look at this draft, they added the guard, Memphis State Zavala, Jonathan Mingo, be a nice receiver, learn from Adam Thielen. Hey, starts with Bryce Young and ends there basically, but all the other pieces in place should be there for the team to compete for the maybe to win this division this year.
Yeah, so Todd, as Mel just said, this sort of starts and ends with Bryce Young. If he's good, this draft looks great. If not, they want to get the perception of it. Why is he doing so well? Why is
Carolina got this thing ready before Bryce Young was even finished. You know, you've got a head coach, Frank Wright, who's been developing quarterbacks all along. He's done a great job. You've got an offensive coordinator that was highly coveted. You've got a quarterback coach who knows what he's doing. You even brought in Andy Dalton to be the guy as a veteran presence to help Bryce Young in his rookie year and to answer questions for him and to help him with the snap checks and what he's looking at on the sideline. That's going to be critical. So to me, Bryce Young, what he brings to the table is massive. Guys like Houdini, but it starts with his pocket presence, and that's what we have written here. But it adds processes to it. This guy is constantly showing no fear in the pocket. He just waits for the last possible second for his receiver to come open. He doesn't care. Then it's about bait and switch for Bryce Young. He does this all the time if you watch his tape. Looks like he's going to run. Tucking the ball, going to run, and he's got his eyes down the field. He's seeing the whole thing. He's going to take the hit at the last second again. He's got Jameson Williams for the quick hitter, and then a long run. And then finally inside the pocket, sometimes he's more effective moving speed than it is in the arms. He understands that. You don't always have to take off running and create a scramble drill. Just move a little bit, slide over, create extra tension or extra time for your receiver, and then you see the strike he throws in the back of the end zone. Bryce Young is small. Got it. Bryce Young is special. I love Anthony Richardson's talent. I love C.J. Stroud. He's a sniper in the pocket. Will Levis has a lot to bring to the table. Bryce Young, he has a chance to be an absolute star this season. And I give Carolina credit. They prepared with their staff and their backup quarterbacks to get this guy ready right away.
All right, so Matt, now that he's been drafted, everybody wants to know, what should we expect out of Bryce Young? So what are you expecting out of number one overall?
Well, he'll be the week one starter. I expect that. Like Todd said, he's so smart, he's so poised. He's going to step right in that great infrastructure. I see a 20-10, maybe 24-10 type year for him. A good year. I don't know that he's going to set the NFL environment and really shoot most quarterbacks do that as they come out of college. Even a great one like Bryce Young. I wish they were a little bit better at tight end, a little bit better at running back. I like the offensive line. It's a good group. We'll see if Ike Ekwonu takes that next step in year 2. In the running back position, Miles Sanders is going to catch the ball okay out of the backfield, but those middle of the field targets, and this is where I actually really like the draft of Jonathan Mingo in the second round to pair with Bryce Young to give him that big, almost box out slot type receiver, that can just win the one-on-one, give him those easy checkdowns as he acclimates, and that's where maybe a little bit better production in the tight end position. They have a lot of them. We'll see who steps up. Maybe it'll be Ian Thomas, maybe it'll be Tommy Tremble. But I think the middle of the field is where they can be a little bit better for Bryce Young as we look into later year 1 or even early year 2.
I don't know about quarterbacks in the division, and this used to have a Matt Ryan in Atlanta getting to a Super Bowl, losing a Super Bowl they really should have won. Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl in Tampa, right? The Oilers with Drew Brees, that day, hey, he won a Super Bowl. Now they're gone. Now this is Bryce Young in Carolina. Good football team. Defensively, a lot of stars, right? DJ Johnson comes in, third round pick out of Oregon. I thought he went a little high, but maybe he learned from Brian Burns. Maybe he's better than advertised. Offensive line, you mentioned Ekwonu. Think about the receivers now. Adding Mingo to the field and what they had. Adding Miles Sanders to running back to break pressure off the quarterback. Bryce Young can handle being a rookie and adapting to what it means to go against NFL defenses. And if he can be a rookie phenom or just be a solid rookie starter, this is a team that can win a division and won the playoffs. So this is a team, like I say, everything around the quarterback from a personnel standpoint and coaching perspective makes Carolina and Bryce Young a team to watch this year.
Yeah, the first thing to me is everyone seems to forget they were 7-10 last year. No, it's not a great record, but they picked the number 1 because they moved up, not because they earned that number 1 spot. This is a team that has a lot of good pieces. They're not an all-around great team, and certainly are not ready to win a division based off of what they had a year ago. But with Bryce Young, they have a chance to be competitive. 2, I think this is important. You look at C.J. Stroud, 4 first-round picks at wide receiver in the last couple of years he's worked with. And yes, 2 years ago, Bryce Young had Jameson Williams. He had John Mechie, who was a third, kind of a slot receiver type, a good possession receiver. This past year, his best receiver was a running back that was here getting. And they almost beat Tennessee in a game that they got outplayed at every position but quarterback. They still weren't able to come back and beat Texas in a game where the rest of the team didn't play that well. This guy is clutch. This guy has learned how, in the SEC, against great opponents, how to win without the weapons, the first-round weapons around him that Tua Tagovailoa had, and that he didn't have in 2021 to a certain degree. But this is not the Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs and Jalen Waddle and all those guys. He didn't have that. So he's coming to the league. He's going to be more adept at working with lesser skilled talent around him than maybe these other Alabama quarterbacks.
So Matt mentioned earlier that not a lot of quarterbacks come in and light the league on fire as rookies. Let's dive into some picks who could come in and from day 1 be plug and play impact players. Now you're first. Who you got?
I got Dalton Kincaid. Buffalo jumped ahead of Dallas and grabbed Dalton Kincaid, the move tight end out of Utah, who had 16 catches on 16 targets against USC this year. Boy, Josh Allen, what exactly tweeted out? Kincaid? Hey, bring him on. Okay, now Stephon Diggs with Kincaid. You can move him around. He's a steam stretcher with great hands. Boy, what a rookie year he should have with Josh Allen in Buffalo.
Yeah, Kipe, I love that pick. Kincaid, they've been looking for a slot. They've got one. Another team that's been looking for a slot. Seattle, and they've got JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba. You go back and look at what he did 2 years ago, it was remarkable. Remember Garrett Wilson, offensive rookie of the year? He had 548 more receiving yards. Chris Olave, over 671 receiving yards, and Olave had a great rookie year. JSN comes in, right? Now you're Geno Smith. Look out. I've got Metcalf to the right of me. Lockett to the left. Here's JSN right into the position that only wants to be in. It's a perfect fit.
Yeah, perfect fit. Also, Bijan Robinson, a perfect fit for Arthur Smith's downhill running game in Atlanta. Think of it, Tyler Algier last year rushed for over 1,000 yards. No disrespect to Tyler Algier. Bijan Robinson is the best running back prospect we've seen since Saquon Barkley. So he should take that number and run it through the ceiling. He's also a great receiver out of the backfield. I would not be surprised if we see Bijan Robinson have a 1,400-yard total yard season, rushing and receiving, and truly become the focal point of that Atlanta offense. En route, guys, to the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. I'm going to call my shot now on Bijan.
Hey, Matt, anybody that plays fantasy football, that was music to their ears, seeing their outlook regarding Bijan Robinson. Still to come after a shocking slide on night 1 of the draft. Will Levis heard his name called early from the Titans in round 2. Here's why our draft experts think perfect Plus, we've got 4 first-time receivers, all in succession. But all pass catchers, not created equal. We take a look at the receivers we think will make the biggest impacts at the next level. Here's why it's great news from our text.
Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Mexican-inspired flavors. Crisp taste. Crafted with soul. Always refreshing. Always diferente.
Here's your biggie bag. All that food for $5. That's my go-to. That's what I got. Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you bring your food?
You can always bet on me. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 biggie bags. I should give you some contacts. Yes, we will hear you. Plus, save a chance to save the world.
He's interesting.
Some small country.
America's best Mother's Day food gifts are shipping nationwide. So if you want the best New York bagels, the most authentic lobster fillet, or Chicago's iconic deep dish pizza, Goldberry, free shipping nationwide.
Ethnicity and heritage. Nigerian East Central from you. Benin, my dad's side. 30% Japanese, take me off. There's just still so much to discover. Now on sale for Mother's Day.
Getting help used to be hard, whether it's for easy hair loss or your mental health. There isn't. Getting help is simple. It all starts with one small click for you. That can change everything for future you. Get started at 4games.com. Tommy John has been dedicated to elevating underwear for over a decade. Now, we're proud to reveal our most premium men's underwear yet. This is Apollo. All new, ultra breathable, rigorously tested for durability, and enhanced with exclusive dry release tech. We've upgraded the softness and the level of comfort, so don't be surprised if your confidence is upgraded too. Experience high-end for your rear end at TommyJohn.com to get 20% off your first order. They love extra projects. We need promotional pickups.
I'm on it.
4imprint takes the stress out of ordering promotional items. Get the high-quality products you need at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
A tiny pinch of Nord chicken bouillon will save you more gas than driving downhill. Because just one sip of this delectable silky chicken ramen noodle soup will put an end to your drag-through dinner rituals. It's time to bring out the cooking. Top the front of glorious out of that tasty silky combo of delightful carrots, luscious mushrooms, and a touch of anchovy. Nord taste combos. It's uplifting, but it's so good.
Welcome back to this Sports Center special presented by this NFL Draft. Will Levis, I'm only looking at 2021. I'm not factoring in 2022 at all. Throw it out.
I just love that we have a prospect that you're just throwing an entire year of tape. That makes all the sense in the world. And the percentage of attempt for interception is scary if I'm going to talk about a top 4 overall pick.
The 2023 NFL Draft. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson.
And on the surprise pick, I got Will Levis. We talk about slip sliding away, right, Mike? The Buccaneers go quarterback here. This feels like a spot that is going to take place.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Elijah Cansey.
Will Levis, who many thought might go quite early in this draft, will now have to wait until tomorrow.
I know because of TV. And nobody jumped in a trade, so now we have a second-round quarterback with top probability, in my opinion. We'll see how it plays out down the road.
Hey, listen, Corso always says, when you lose, say little. When you win, say less.
There you have it. All right, Todd is going to take his victory with grace. But now, back on track here. How surprising was the fall for Will Levis? He had his #2 quarterback, and that was just behind Bryce Young.
I don't know what the hell Todd's talking about. he had Levis going forward in his mock draft. Okay.
You remind me this, Oldman. Mock draft was about 1 year here. About 1 year here, and you had the propaganda machine working at the Bristol hallways and ESPN here. Everyone's breathing down my neck. It's going to be Levis. Levis. Mock 4.0, I had him at 19. I had him too high.
All right. So you had him at 4. Then you had him at 12 in your rankings. You didn't have him at 55. You had him at 12 in your rankings. You can tell me I really, really like Will Levis. So just shut up and listen. Do not interrupt me. First of all, Will Levis, where he went at 33 was 1 pick less than where Lamar Jackson went at 32. Is Lamar Jackson not a good quarterback? He's got a huge contract in the Ravens, right? Josh Rosen went top half of the first round the same year Lamar Jackson went 32. Okay? Look at the quarterbacks who went ahead of other quarterbacks. Hoover Esiason had a wait until 3 players were picked by the Bengals before he was picked by the Bengals in round 2. So Tennessee took Peter Skronsky, so be it. Then they get a guy at 33 in Will Levis. Nobody cares about where they are drafted. You only care about what type of player they develop into. And if you look at the players that have slid in guys in the draft, quarterback-wise, I'll bring up Brady Quinn and Jimmy Clausen, right? Well, I can give you a laundry list of names of guys, some of which are Hall of Famers that slid way down in the draft.
Let's not make this about you. Honestly,
you started this thing. You always do this. You always have a way of flipping the script as me being the jerk. Well, you started this conversation with this nonsense.
I didn't tell you to shut up. One of us did. All right, all I'm saying is,
thank you.
All right, take a step back. I mean, you and I had to have our thing. That's fine. It's over. What's important now? I think Will's in a great spot. You've got a 35-year-old quarterback. Now you're looking at this situation with Tannehill. He's what, 23rd in QBR a year ago? The number in terms of what he's owed next year, it's voidable after 2024 too. So this is a 1-year opportunity for Will Levis. And yes, I did talk about all the great things about Will, his size, his arm strength, his mobility, and the heart of a lion, and the absolute toughness that he brings, and everyone will run through a wall for this guy. But there are negatives, and there's a reason he lasted to the second round. But a lot of this stuff is correctable. The presence and the feel and seeing inside the pocket is the biggest thing he has to improve upon. But the turnovers were a problem. He has a year to sit back now. He doesn't have a supporting cast that failed him, and so he's going to be able to watch this and see what he can do better. And he's probably, when he gets to be the starter, whether it's at some point in 2023 or to start the season in 2024, he's going to have a better supporting cast around him in Tennessee than he had in Kentucky a year ago. And I hope the best for this young man. He grinds. He committed his life to this thing. I truly believe he can have a lot of success in Tennessee. So this may turn out to be the best thing that happened to him. And plus, he's going to come in the league. He's ticked off, man. Like, this guy's got a big chip on his shoulder, and he's the kind of guy who's going to use that to be the driving force for his league.
I thought that chip on his shoulder was apparent after he got selected. He was fired up his first game call overall. Matt, you do not realize that sometimes what we have you on is to restore order here on our Source of Specials. But what did you make of Will Levis going 33rd overall relative to how you had to rank him for young?
First of all, you guys are going to have to put my little box in between Mel and Todd so I can keep them on each side of the screen here. I had him ranked at 25 overall. It's right over one. I had him ranked at 25 overall. So when he went 33rd, I was surprised. I was very surprised. But based on where we had a player ranked, it wasn't that much of a fall in my opinion. Now, like Todd said, and I definitely want to echo that as well, you're always rooting to be proven wrong by your rankings. You always want the player to perform better than where you had them ranked. And I'm rooting for Will Levis. I do think Tennessee is a great landing spot for him, but what we saw happen was a lot like what happened in 2022. We expected teams to draft quarterbacks early because they needed them, but they didn't value them highly enough. So guys like Desmond Ridder fall, guys like Sam Howell fall. Thankfully this year Will Levis didn't have to wait as long as they did, but I think sometimes we over-mock players in these drafts that we do, expecting teams to reach. But instead, like I said, my ranking was at 25, drafted at 33. So the fall wasn't monumental in my opinion.
Give me a reminder to everybody out there watching this. Watch out for really well, let's talk about the pick here now. Todd got into a little bit himself. What do you make of Will Levis in Tennessee? Do you like that narrative?
season, now he's going to win-win. If this is a little Evans is great, hey, I know he's going to be perfect there. He's great. If he's not good, I told you he was overhyped, but it's an ideal fit. Todd mentioned it. I do agree with the fit. Mike Vrabel is a former linebacker. This kid has a linebacker mentality. I saw when Vrabel was on the phone with Will and then talking to him. They're excited that this kid, everything can get around him will be trying to make him better. And I think look at the division. I love the way it played out. I talk about poetic justice, whatever you will below. Now you can say, hey, I'm in a division where quarterbacks are taken ahead of me. I'm in a division with Anthony Richardson and Indianapolis. I'm in a division with
Oh,
C.J.
see, man, we got
Stroud.
about
I got Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville. I'm in the great AFC with all these elite quarterbacks. Who will have us? Up to you, Will. You've got a perfect opportunity to prove everybody wrong. And Mike Vrabel said, you don't need shit. You don't need that. Just come in here and be who you are. Compete. He's got that ultra-competitive nature with Josh Allen. Go ahead and try to get it done to that level. And hey, we'll see what happens. But I think it's a heck of a spot for Will Levis.
This is going to be that chip. Hey, on Thursday night, we made draft history. Seattle drafting Jackson Smith-Njigba kicked off their stretch of 4 straight wide receivers picks in the first round. Something that hasn't happened in its common draft era. Quincy Johnson, Zay Flowers, and Tony Addison all went off the board in a row after Smith-Njigba. So give me your favorite wide receiver picks. Matt, let's start with you.
Yeah, I have JSA as my number 1, but I'm actually going to take Jordan Addison as my favorite pick because he's going to step into that role. We're talking about Adam Thielen. He's in Carolina now. There's an opening opposite Justin Jefferson, who's going to get a lot of double and triple looks from defenders. So I think Addison is a perfect slot receiver there. Somebody who could be that possession guy underneath. We've seen his ability to make plays after the catch. His great route running ability. He's stronger than he looks at 175 pounds. I think he's going to be super productive for the Vikings at that number 2 spot.
Yeah, Matt, you look at who's excited. Todd Monken's new offensive coordinator. Lamar Jackson's excited about Zay Flowers coming in with Rashad Bateman coming back from injury. Added Odell Beckham Jr. You got all of a sudden all these receiving entities. Mark Andrews around the quarterback. Zay Flowers is electric. I know Todd, you say I stole from you. I think you stole from me. Bottom line is we're glad he's in the land of pleasant living. I'm sure Zane's going to learn to like crab cakes and not lobster anymore. Throw the lobster away, throw your crab cake away.
Once you go lobster, you don't go back. Listen, I love this fit for Zay Flowers. JSN I talked about in Seattle already, but I love this fit. I think this might be the best supporting cast in terms of wide receivers that Lamar Jackson's ever had in exploits. You go back last year, 94 other receivers had more receiving yards than the leading receiver for Baltimore, Demarcus Robinson now. 94. Now you get OBJ and Zay Flowers comes in, and Zay Flowers is a dog, man. Like a lot of the things, the traits that made Antonio Bryant great, outside of something crazy, you see in Zay Flowers. Like the ability to separate so many different ways, hungry when the ball's in the air. This guy is going to be a big-time playmaker, and I think he's going to have a career similar to Antonio Brown when you look at the first 7, 8 years.
The good part of Antonio is doing great. First question: warm popsicle or cold popsicle?
Oh, yeah, both. I think you have to go cold with mayonnaise. I'm not a butter guy.
Interesting. We can debate that for the rest of the show. Our viewers might not be big. All right, we're back to the draft then. When we come back, not only did the Texans secure their quarterback in C.J. Stroud with the 2nd overall pick, they aggressively traded backup pick Will Anderson, number 3. Here where Todd says they needed to make a splash. And coming up, Mel Austin warns about drafting a running back in the first round. Then we saw 2 go on Thursday night. Our draft experts react to C.J. Robinson and Jameer Gibbs, both going in the top 12. And guess what? Mel might not like it.
When I was 22, I got a foul thrust mafia. All I knew how to say was...
These machina is best. Son, take off that shirt and show those gangsters who you really are.
Now, have a party with me.
He's the machine. Machine. What is wrong with this shirt? Fingers make 26, rated R.
Constant Contact's advanced automation lets you send the right message at the right time, every time. Constant Contact, helping the small stand tall.
$273. That's how much you spend every month on subscriptions. I only have like 2 or 3. That's what we all do. But in reality, we have so much more that we don't even know we're paying for.
So how do I put more of this cash back in my pocket?
Rocket Money is a financial app that tells you every subscription you're paying, even that one you forgot about from 5 years ago.
What? Can't believe I'm still paying for this. I'll call it.
Whoa. With Rocket Money, they even cancel it for you.
Really?
All you have to do is tap 2 buttons, and they'll take care of it. Download Rocket Money today.
At SimpliSafe, your safety is the only thing that matters. We designed smarter ways to detect motion for fast emergency response. We create HD cameras so you can see what's happening in your home from anywhere. All powered by Fast Protect technology, exclusively from SimpliSafe for faster police response. Because in here, your safety is the only thing that matters. Advanced home security, 20% of professional monitoring. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
I pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV. Get all the channels you want on the only live TV streaming service rated #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Try free at FuboTV.com.
Love the way you look on your big day with Men's Warehouse. From your first look to your first kiss to all eyes on you. Your top designers like Calvin Klein, Kenneth Cole, and Tommy Hilfiger. Men's Warehouse. Love the way you look.
In response to trade rumors we keep hearing about?
Oh, we talking about moving? Not the trade. Not the trade. We're talking about moving. No thanks.
You could use open door. Sell your house directly to them.
I guess we're moving.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With the second pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select C.J. Stroud.
Congratulations. They're on your license, Texas. Houston's going to move in to number 3. Get number 2. Go number 3.
With the third pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Will Anderson Jr. Alabama.
The Texans are taking control of the draft. GM, owner, thank you for this opportunity. You don't regret it.
I love the energy from Will Anderson. I love the energy from Shefty there breaking that trade news. What a first time it was for the Texans. We're back here on our draft grade special. Now, what do we need to do Houston and then press up all the top?
A lot of B's. They got a B grade. I think C.J. Stroud certainly starts it all off. But to get your cornerstone of your offense, your leader of your offense, your quarterback, is C.J. Stroud. And by the way, the youngest of all these 5 quarterbacks we talked about at the top of the draft. And then you get Will Anderson Jr., who could be a 10 to 12 sack a year guy and a great leader in that locker room. So you get the guy that can get after those great quarterbacks in the AFC, and you get a quarterback that hopefully will be elite to be able to compete and win against those tremendous quarterbacks in the AFC. Now, you gave up a first and a third in 2024 to Arizona, so this Houston team's got to win some games. They'll only be picking at the top of the board next year and give Arizona that first and second pick overall. So I think the pressure's going to be on. But C.J. Stroud is in a pretty good position. 2 Scruggs, the second-round pick, center guard out of Penn State is helping. I really like the third-round pick of Tank Dell, wide receiver return man out of Houston.
Yeah, Matt, let's go back to that trade because it happened fast during the draft. You only have 10 minutes per pick. Do you think the price was worth it to move back up and draft Will Anderson 3rd overall?
Field, I think it was worth it because I look at it as moving up to make sure you got both players. If they had drafted Will Anderson at number 2 overall, Arizona Cardinals would have just opened the phone line to see who's going to pay the most to come up and select C.J. Stroud. So the way they did this is smart because they're protecting the pick. They take C.J. Stroud at 2 and then say, hey, you know what? The cost to go up to 3 now, probably not as much as it would have been because that prized quarterback is off the board. So it is a lot to give up. think about it, for a pass rusher, Will Anderson's the best player in the draft, in my opinion. He's someone they had to get to really set a tempo and a culture on defense. He's going to be great in D'Amico Ryan's schemes. They're going to get him outside the tackle. They're going to let him run from space. So I do think the trade's worth it if you kind of put the context around it of what they had to do. And remember, they do have the Cleveland Browns first-round pick next year as well.
Yeah, listen, they had to do this. They really did. And let's not get it twisted. I know the number 2 pick was Stroud, but really, I think what happened was they decided as an organization, we want Will Anderson. Will Anderson was their guy, and then there was a message from wherever the message came from, we need a quarterback in this draft tonight. So however it worked out, bottom line is, they had to get a package pick if they were going to get the guy they wanted and get the quarterback they wanted. And that's what they got. And now you have, I said it before, a sniper at the quarterback position inside the pocket in C.J. Stroud. And you have the hardest working player in the entire 2023 NFL draft in Will Anderson Jr., who's going to come in and he's going to be D'Amico Ryan's guy, just like he was Nick Saban's guy at Alabama. He will do anything for his coaching staff. It's team before me. And the work ethic that he's going to bring is going to be infectious for that entire organization. So that pick, to me, makes all the sense in the world, and I would give up a lot. Now, Nick Caserio, you're not going to make a long living drafting if you're going to wind up moving up all the time and not getting the picks that you had. To me, it's more of a quantity game than a quality game. It wasn't just here, it was throughout the draft. But I think moving forward, you're going to see that Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. give this organization life. It's a much needed life.
No question about it. I kind of draw the parallel to what the Clippers had to do to sign Kawhi Leonard, right? You got to ship all those picks to Oklahoma City to get Paul George, but really it was acquiring Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. There's your cross-sport reference for the day. Let's get back to the top. What do you think of C.J. Stroud? Down there.
I don't know if you're going to win this right away with the Kawhi deal compared to this. It's going to take some time first because the weapons are not great. I gave the stat for Baltimore, right? 94 receivers for their leading receiver. Well, 52 receivers had more receiving yards before you get to the top receiver, Brandon Cooks, last year for Houston. Now, I love the Tank Dell pick, A, because he might be the best route runner in this class. Yeah, he's pint-sized. But I think with Houston, they got a slot receiver that not only can get open and can be productive, but also he's a quarterback call that said, get Tank Dell. He has a relationship with him. He's been working with him. The rest of this receiving core is not where it needs to be. And remember, unlike we talked about with Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud is used to working with first-round receivers, absolute stars. He's probably going to have 2 more receivers get drafted in the first round next year. Definitely Robert Harrison Jr. could be the #1 overall pick when it's all said and done. He's that talented. So this is going to be an adjustment for a pocket passer in Stroud now.
It will be, and that'll be interesting how they handle that. They knows there and how quickly they get him in there. I was saying the youngest quarterback, he's 5, he's 21, doesn't turn 22 until 22 for the season begins. But to the question about quarterbacks and the importance of the division in the quarterbacks, I always go to that. We're in August, we're predicting what's going to happen. It's all about the quarterbacks within that 14 division. And in this division right now, Trevor Lawrence is the guy, right? Now you have the 3 rookies coming in to try to be elite. The one that doesn't is going to be in 4th. You can't be 4th in this division, and with a division, you can't be 4th in this division, the quarterback and be in the playoffs. You're going to be on the outside looking in, so it's going to be really fun and fascinating to see how these 3 young quarterbacks, chasing Trevor, which one ends up being 2 and 3. You can't be 4. Levis, Richardson, or Stratton, you've got to be 2 or 3 or 1, and Trevor. 4th guy in this division, forget it.
I'm just saying this division actually have an identity now, though. It's all these young quarterbacks, at least 3 of them with guys that we think are going to be there for a long time. Will Levis, Brett Singh, in Tennessee. After this, the best picks don't become apparent until they hit the field sometimes. Our draft experts share their early prediction who will take home offensive and defensive rookie of the year in 2023. Plus, Mel takes us through this team the lowest draft. The Falcons were in there, but here are Matt and Todd. In addition to Bijan Robinson's team, great.
With wet AMD, sometimes I worry my world is getting smaller because of my sight. But now, I can open up my world with Vabysmo. Vabysmo is the first FDA-approved treatment for people with wet AMD that improves vision and delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments, which means doing more of what I love. Vabysmo is the only treatment designed to block 2 causes of wet AMD.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye, or are allergic to it or any of its ingredients. Treatments like Vabysmo can cause eye infection or retinal detachment. Vabysmo may cause a temporary increase in eye pressure after receiving the injection, although in common, there is a potential risk of heart attack or stroke associated with blood clots.
Open up your world.
A chance for up to 4 months between treatments with Vabysmo. Ask your doctor.
And the perfect movie for the whole family. Dungeons & Dragons already on games. Now on digital.
Here's the leader in disaster cleanup and restoration. How do you make like it never even happened? Let it rain, Randy! We're being prepared for anything! Whatever comes your way, it's a front
like never even happened.
Wondering what actually goes into a multivitamin? At Utah, it's innovation, organic ingredients, and fermentation. Fermentation? Yes, formulated to help your body really, truly absorb the natural goodness. Utah, wellness well done.
I sign up for free trials all the time. What I don't do is cancel them. Rocket Money covers hidden subscriptions and notifies you when a charge is upcoming. From there, you decide if you want that service. And if not, cancel it right from the app with one tap. Download Rocket Money today.
What do you think your teeth really are? Let's try the tissue test.
Oof, still yellow. Whitening toothpaste can only do so much.
There's toothpaste white and there's Crest 3D White Strips white. They whiten like a $400 professional treatment. So much whiter. Crest.
Welcome back to this Sports Center special presented by this season's NFL Draft Grades. All right, so no one got lower than B- in your grade, but let's go to the teams that did have a little soft. That's right, not me. Let's go to the teams that had a lower grade. Mel, we start with the Raiders.
I tell you, nobody botched this draft, and I think McShay agreed on that. That's why they're so low for the B- grade. Tyree Wilson's the key guy. I'm not as high on Tyree Wilson as Todd is, and others are. So if you look at Tyree Wilson, everything revolves around coming off that foot injury and being a factor opposite Max Crosby. He was learning from Max Crosby. He thought Byron Young, defensive lineman from Alabama, was a little high. Christopher Smith, a safety, smart, intelligent kid, great 15 performer in the 5th round for the Raiders. The second didn't hit the wide receiver position for late with 18 carry, no tight end. Jake Haener, can he be a Drew Brees type? That was the comp. Jake Haener, Drew Brees. We'll see down the road. That would make this draft a lot better than a B- if they do on Jake Haener on day 3. You think about where we are right now with the Saints. How about the 49ers as well? Kicker Jake Moody in the 3rd round. I do like Jair Brown, though. Jair Brown from Penn State had a ton of interceptions in high school, junior college, Penn State. He has a nose for the football. Nice pick there, but the kicker in the 3rd round, Jake Moody, can say, hey, they can afford a luxury. Jake Moody does have a big leg, no doubt about it. B-, not a bad grade at all. But like I said, nobody in this draft, considering it was a subpar draft overall, did a job where you say, boy, that's a C, that's a D, that's an F. Nobody even came close to that this year, which is a credit to the organizations, the scouting departments, and the National Football League.
You know, Mel, there was one more team that got a B- in your draft grade. Before we reveal which team that was, I wanted to remind people your thoughts on where running back should be taken.
Who made that rule anyway? You can't pick one in the 1st round. Who made that rule? I did.
back. That's what I mean. Well, I guess the history tells us you can buy running backs at any point in the draft. I personally, if I were a GM, my philosophy is going never to take a running back in round one. Running backs in the first round, I don't get it. But history tells us you can find them from the second round on. History tells us why take one in the first round. You don't need to.
You sat up here last year and said you'd never take a running back in the first round. Never.
So good. So good every time. Mel, you literally made that rule. So the Falcons took Bijan Robinson at 8 overall. How'd you grade their draft?
Give a B-. I couldn't give any higher because of that. You know, I would probably give them a B+. No, I had an issue with their draft. They waited until after Bijan Robinson and Matthew Bergeron, offensive linemen, were taken to go to address the defense with Zach Harrison, Clark Phillips III. Harrison, defensive end, Phillips III, slot corner. I thought they should have addressed defense a little bit earlier. It's a team that's going for Kyle Pitts, Drake London, now Bijan and Matthew Bergeron. No defense until, like I say, so pressure's on Zach Harrison, give him a pass rush off the edge, on Clark Phillips III to be a really good slot corner. Bijan, they're going to move him around. He's a good football player. I didn't say don't take a running back in the first round. Guess what?
Todd's coming around apparently. Let me ask you though, Matt, was Bijan a good fit for the Falcons? Was Bijan a good fit for the Falcons, Matt?
Yeah, these guys haven't brainwashed me yet. I think he's a great fit. I love this fit for Bijan Robinson. He was my number 3 overall player in the draft. I think we all had him in our top 10 players in this draft. So how can you say, no, we're not going to draft the top 10 player? Value comes into play, so does the greatness of the player. So yeah, in Arthur Smith's scheme, it's going to be a ton of downhill. Bijan's contact balance is the best I've seen in running back. I said it before, Saquon Barkley. His power is fantastic. He's a downhill runner. He was the best receiver in Texas last year. That's not my opinion. That's what head coach Steve Sarkisian said. So they're going to get him involved in the passing game. Tyler Algier only got 16 passes last year as a starting running back for the Falcons. That number is going to shoot way through the roof for Bijan this year. So I do love the fit. Maybe they could have tried to trade back a little bit, but the fit is fantastic.
Yeah, here's the part, Matt, that the stubborn old dog isn't quite registering, okay? These are not just running backs. You're getting a running back / wide receiver, okay? With both of these guys, we'll get to Jahmyr Gibbs in a little bit. With Bijan, talk to Steve Sarkisian, the head coach. He said, my most reliable pass catcher, my best receiver is a running back, Bijan Robinson. I've seen the tape in the slot, downfield routes, catching over his head, in traffic. Like, he does it all. So you're not just getting a running back. This isn't 1986. You're getting a guy that can work in the slot, who can be an outlet. And to me, now, like, let's progress this thing. Let's not go back 15 years in time. Let's progress this conversation forward. Desmond Ridder, it's on you now, bud. Like Kyle Pitts, yes, he regressed last year. I think he missed 7 games due to injury. We have every reason to believe he's going to bounce back this year. Drake London comes in, had a great rookie season, 72 catches, second most among the rookies in last year's class, and the first most was by Garrett Wilson, who won the Offensive Rookie of the Year. So now as Desmond Ridder, you've got this one shot. I believe it's a 1-year tryout, and then next year Atlanta's in the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams from USC, Drake May, from UNC. If Ridder doesn't get it done this year, though. But now you put Ridder in a situation where he has a year to show it, and really a great opportunity to succeed.
You know, let's just call them all-purpose dynamos. I'm with you. I'm not going to argue what Matt said or what Todd said. I think Bijan is a heck of an all-purpose dynamo, as is Jahmyr Gibbs, okay? But there are a lot of backs in this draft review. I love Devin A-Chain. Von A-Chain here, Texas A&M, is a great football player. He didn't go in the first round. Wayne McBride, UAB, went in the 7th round. I could mention a lot of others, but the point about running backs is this. You think about where we are right now in terms of people. You don't need a 25-carry-a-game guy. Tyler Algier was a good, solid back there at BYU. There are teams I don't think could afford a luxury pick. I mentioned Desmond Ridder. Try and help their quarterback, fine, but the defense is still an issue. That's why I say the pressure's going to be on Zach Harrison and Clark Phillips III. So I'm not, you guys haven't talked me into my philosophy change yet. I'm not even budging on it. Until history proves me wrong, that he gets to a Super Bowl because of the first-round running back, you guys can keep your running back argument.
I'm still impressed that Mel created a rule. I was trying to think of anybody else I know that's created a rule. My wife, rules that I always take out in the trash. That decision. More running back talk now, and another team took a running back early. That was the Lions, 12th overall. Jahmyr Gibbs, how did you grade their draft?
I give Todd credit. He was the first one that said, hey, the Lions should take a running back. I didn't buy it. McShay was right on this because you had Montgomery, they traded Swift. Brought Montgomery in from Chicago, who will get his nose dirty. He'll do the tough work inside, and Jahmyr Gibbs will be that guy. He's kind of a receiver slash running back. I think we can all agree on that. Put him in slot, put him wide. He's a fear factor player. That means when he's on the field, he strikes fear in the hearts of those guys that have to try to cover him. So they can look awfully bad in coverage, but he's walking into the end zone. He's an actual return man as well. So when you really put it all together, I really didn't have a problem. I kind of expected, based on McShay a couple months ago, alerting this, the Detroit Lions could take a running back.
It's obviously different now. I sense it. Are you okay with the strong top?
I am, and I think there's a couple of pieces of context we have to have. First of all, Detroit's sitting at 6, right? And the original 6 at 6. And number 5, the player they wanted, got drafted. Devin Witherspoon, the quarterback from Illinois, who Atlanta also wanted at number 8, by the way. So that was a trickle-down effect. Second thing is, all the conversations I had, I talked to 7 different general managers, high-ranking executives, the weekend before the draft. No player's name came up more in terms of questioning me on where they were going to go than Jahmyr Gibbs. He was going to go higher than everyone thought. I don't know that he was going to be available at 18. So you have to factor that into this pick. And the third part to factor in, they got picked 34. So by moving back from 6, they not only got Jahmyr Gibbs, they got Sam LaPorta at the tight end position, a difference maker who might be the best run after catch tight end in this class. So, listen, I'm not going to excuse the Jack Campbell pick. I don't like it. It was way too high. Take a middle linebacker in the 2nd round. That might be my new rule, Mel. Take a Mike linebacker who's not great in coverage in the 2nd round. Don't take him in the 1st. But I love what they did with their first pick, moving back, getting that 34th pick, and getting LaPorta in that.
Yeah, I like that rule. I will go ahead and jump on that one with you. No linebackers in the 1st round unless they're special athletes. I like the Lions draft. If you just told me that, if you told me Sunday morning that these are the 5 players the Lions were going to get, I would say that's an A+ draft. I thought they took good players with weird values. Gibbs at 12 felt a little bit early for me. Campbell at 18 felt really early to me. But if you said, hey, they got Hendon Hooker at 12 and Brian Branch at 18 and then all these other players, I would think this is one of the best drafts that any team had. So I think we almost have to step back from it and say, who are the players they got? What does that draft haul actually look like the Detroit Lions? And it's really good. So some of the values didn't really line up for me. They checked off their needs. They added a player that can see a huge impact in Gibbs and LaPorta. But again, it's hard for me to get past where we had these guys ranked versus where they were drafted.
Yeah, safe to say no team has generated more conversation since the draft than the Lions. And most of that stems back to the Thursday night. Hey, coming up next, the NFC is just even better. This division will welcome plenty of talented players in the draft, but Mel thinks one specific team set themselves apart. Hear who? That's next. And when we come back, quarterbacks have been the talk of the draft this year, and for good reason. Who will be the best in 5 years? To make our predictions of how this quarterback class shakes out.
I'm on the team. I'm putting on my Chase Freedom Unlimited card, and I'm a cash back on a few other things too. Starting with the sound system. Courage from deep. That's cash. I prefer the whole intro. That's been much better. I don't think so. Steph, one more thing. The team owner gets 5 minutes a day. Cash bro? I like it. I'll break the play. Cash back like a pro. With Chase Freedom Unlimited, how do you cash back? Chase, make more of what you're losing. Now back. Dungeons and Dragons is a total blast. And the perfect movie for the whole family. Dungeons and Dragons, only on games, started now on digital.
Just sold the car at Carvana. All I had to do was answer a couple of questions and got a real offer in seconds. Then they just picked up the car and paid me right on the spot.
Sell your car at Carvana.com today.
Get the royal treatment. Join the millions playing Royal Match today. Download now.
At Simply Safe, your safety is the only thing that matters. Every 15 seconds, our professional monitoring agents receive a call for help.
These are on the way.
They use Fast Protect technology, exclusively from Simply Safe, to capture evidence and verify a threat is real, so you can get faster police response. Because in here, your safety is the only thing that matters. Advanced home security, 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Some parachutes packed in. Nice.
Certain it's okay? Are you 400 certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer. With promotional products from 4imprint, our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Acting myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. When I first started Ancestry, I had no idea what to expect. Ethnicity inherited. Nigerian Essential from you, Benin, my dad's side, is 30% Japanese. Thank you, Mom.
I love how it gives you a little bit of history.
Yeah, I feel like reading this, like, these are my roots. There's just still so much to discover.
Now on sale for Mother's Day.
Ain't no doubt about it. With the first pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Bryce Young, quarterback, Alabama.
I can't be more excited, and I'm blessed to be a Panther.
With the second pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select C.J. Stroud,